Welcome to episode 1 of building a giant 4-foot plastic Army Men base. Showing you what I'm capable of. This took me 14 days, this was 4 months, and this was 3 months. I had a vote on my channel, and obviously the Army Men base won. And that's kind of what my YouTube channel is now. It's very Army Men heavy oriented. And that's what we're going to be making. We're going to be making a 4-foot tall Army Men base. I was going to go 6 feet tall, which is basically a little higher than this fridge, just like me, and 6 feet long. But that's too big and nobody else is even going to make anything like this. So we are going to go with 4 feet tall and 4 feet wide. So what I'm looking at with the size of this Army Men base, we're looking at something 2 times longer than this and about 3.5 times taller than this. This is a older one I made with a crappy interior, but we're taking things up a notch. So this is 1/12 scale here, and I'm going to take you through basically the prototype here. So down below, you're going to have your garage area and your truck area. You're going to have your staircases and your elevators. You're going to have 4 elevators in the middle, and you're going to have 4 staircases in the middle. And basically in each corner, you're going to have 4 more staircases. So you're going to have 8 staircases and 4 elevators, and then you're going to have this support beam that runs up through the middle of the base. The garage area here, you're going to have your trucks and your tanks on the bottom here, the bottom floor. You're going to have your stairs coming up and down. You're going to have 1 on each corner of these 4 squares. I'm also going to make this base split in 4 pieces, so you're going to have 2 feet by 2 feet, and you're going to have 4 sections of those, and that's what these represent here. You're going to have 2 stairs, and you're going to have 4 elevators. Whether you want to choose to go up your elevators there or your 2 staircases on each block, you're going to be brought up into the office section or radio rooms here, and you're also going to have your gun placements. I didn't put up walls here for the gun rooms, but you're basically going to have a hallway that goes all the way around, and you're going to have 4 offices in each. So there's going to be 16 total. That's going to be really, really cool, and that's what's going to be on the 2nd floor. I haven't worked out what's going to be on the rest of the floors here, but you are going to have 4 garage doors on the front of each side. After these first 2 floors are done or completed with the stairs, the garages, the gun rooms with the howitzers, and the offices, or maybe up here, I left this place empty, and same thing up here. I do have radar dishes, 4 of them I want to stick on top, and that's what this little representation on this diagram is here. But I think it would be very cool to have maybe some sort of bunkhouses, bathrooms, maybe some kitchens, weightlifting rooms, storage rooms, definitely some more offices, and whatever else I could fit up in this area. These staircases from the garage area would run right up through the middle of the base with the elevators. I definitely would want to have maybe 1 or 2 checkpoints here too, just for security reasons, but nobody's getting near this base with the gun placements. I want to have maybe some mini guns, and I'll have some rocket missile systems on the top of the base too. This thing's gonna be crazy, but in conclusion, we have the first few floors here, and it's just gonna be massive. I don't need the jokes. This is one of my remaining hot glue guns from 3 years ago. It actually does still work if you plug it in. That is absolutely crazy. But we do have a new wireless hot glue gun. It does run on 2-volt, 8-volt batteries and so on. They are the same batteries that are used to power lawnmowers, drills, weed whackers. It's very, very powerful, very, very fancy, and that is what we're going to be using. So this is kind of a boring first episode, but without the first episode, you can't have the rest of them. I could have just started building it, but I don't really think you guys would understand the process and the vision I have. So hopefully in the 2nd episode, I will have 1 or 2 of these bottoms done. These are going to be 2 by 2 feet long, so 4 by 4 feet long total and 4 feet high. Hopefully I'll have 1 or 2 of those base plates done, and maybe some of the garage walls built. I'm not really sure. I'm not sure if it'll be a weekly thing or every 2 weeks I'll put an episode out, but I am not promising weekly episodes, maybe at least 2 or 3 a month. I'm not really sure, but if you would like to buy some Army Men, there's going to be a pinned comment down below, and if you would like to join my Discord, there's going to be a link in the description.